Can I call my father?
No.
He owns the island.
It's common for kids of wealthy parents to experience lives that are characterized by luxury and entitlement. Yet, what happens when these kids are forced to confront the harsh realities of life?
Come on, Chloe.
The following are 6 wealthy kids who were never told no while they were children, and their privileged conduct ultimately backfired on them. Starting with officers David Morgan, Austin Gilmore, and Joshua Eustace, who saw a vessel that had several passengers on board. As a result, they decided to conduct a boating safety stop.
Who's over 21?
Actually, move.
Okay. Why is there alcohol coming from your boat?
I have that.
I can smell alcohol coming from your boat, so I'm done with the motor safety car. Okay? So, why is there alcohol coming from your boat? This is your one and only time to be honest with me. When I get on board and look and check the hatches, if there's alcohol on board, we're going to take the next step. So, why is there alcohol coming from your boat? Going once? Going twice? Okay. All right. Man, step on my boat. Interesting. Stepping up. Open that up. Huh. Interesting. Who's over the age of 21 again? None of us. That's what I thought. Take this. Put it across. Take this. Put it across. Take this, put it across.
After discovering that all of the kids on the boat were under the age of legal drinking and that there was a significant amount of alcohol, the cops decided to explain the options that were available to the girl who owned the boat, one of which was to submit to a breathalyzer test.
All right, so what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna head back to Phil Foster, okay? At that boat ramp, okay? What's gonna happen is you're underage. You're driving a vessel. Okay, you drew the log law, whatever it may be. All right. So there's going to be a PBT, it's a portable breath test. Okay, you're going to blow into it. If you're above a .02, you're going to get a citation today. Okay, the citation you still get to go home. Okay, but you'll have a court date. Do we understand that? Okay. If it's below a .02, cool. You guys are still going to get charged with possession of alcohol by underage. Okay. Do we understand that? Now, how you guys break that up, it doesn't matter to me. It's either one or all. I have a lot of paper. I'll give it to you as your choice. So you guys can powwow how you guys want to do that. It can either be the captain, the owner of the boat, or it can be all of you guys. I do not care. Okay? The thing I care about is you guys have a handle of Crown. You guys have a shitload of Bud Light, Red Stripes, and some seltzer stuff that is ridiculous. But you guys have a lot of it, and none of you are even 20. Anybody 20? Oh! You're so close, but you're 1 year away. 1 month away. July would have been the better month to do this. Okay? So, that's what's going to happen right now.
When the mother of the girl arrived, she attempted to manipulate the situation and make the cop forget about what had occurred. However, the cop was quite serious about the incident, and she was unable to convince him.
I hear you.
I didn't know it was FWC.
Yeah, it's FWC. It's not Lake Worth.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing, ma'am?
Pretty upset.
I'm sorry you feel that way. What you upset about, ma'am?
So, I work with FWC. I read all the viewpoints. I do a lot of volunteering and work with FWC.
Okay.
I'm retired director of Lake Worth PD.
Okay.
So,
There's not going to be a wiggle room on alcohol, ma'am. You should know that.
no,
There's no wiggle room on alcohol, ma'am. You know that.
well, I didn't know.
You know that,
She doesn't.
Do you know that or not, ma'am? Because I know you're not asking me to wiggle room on alcohol.
No, I'm just saying that she does not drink.
Okay, if she doesn't drink, when she blows into that, it should be a .00, and then we don't have to worry about it again. But if she said she has drank, which you said she doesn't drink, that's why she was operating. So if she hasn't drank, it should blow 000, and we're good. If she refuses, don't want to do it, then I already explained to her the consequences for that. Okay? So if you say she doesn't drink, then you should advise your daughter to go ahead and blow, and we don't have to worry about this.
At this point, the cop acknowledged the truth about what was going to happen to the girl and informed the girl's mother that her daughter needed to submit to the breathalyzer test procedure.
Okay, so, I mean, I can tell that you're not really willing to...
I'm not willing to look over a child drinking, no. I'm not. I'm not willing to overlook someone on a vessel, operating a vessel that has been drinking. No, I do not play with that. Okay?
Can you tell me what the options are?
The options are, she blows right now, okay? Because she is underage, or she's under the age of 21, I'm not running a BUI route. I'm running a .02 violation, which is a 21-year-old or under operating a vessel while having an impairment on it, aka drinking, okay? She blows into this right here. She blows into this. It's .02 or lower. She's not operating a vessel while intoxicated.
Oh, I thought it was a
okay?
.08.
No, that's for the BUI route, which I explained to her. I don't want to run that because she's under 21. I'm not trying to ruin a kid's life. Okay? This right here is an infraction. Either way. It's an infraction with a mandatory court way, either way. One, she has a leg to stand on. The other, she doesn't. One, she has a way to battle it. The other one, she doesn't. Refusal is the doesn't. No matter what, she will get those. She'll get those.
Okay, so if she refuses, she loses her license for a year?
She loses her ability to operate a vessel, and depending on the court can take away her license, all right, because she is a minor. I mean, she's not a minor. She is under 21. Okay, there was a boatload of liquor on there. Okay.
The girl's mother didn't pause to try to convince the cop that her kid wasn't drunk, but the cop still wasn't interested in hearing her out.
So, like I said, there's...
So if it shows up, if she
shows
took a drink of whatever, and I don't know, I mean,
well,
she's only been out there for
so
half
So there are things, how would I say, there are things like called breath alcohol. Well, she hasn't had any alcohol since, I don't know, about 20 minutes now, 30 minutes now. So that won't be the indicator on here. Now it's just going to be if it's in her system or not. Okay? Again, above a .02, it is what it is.
Let's be honest. I mean, I'm sure you took some kind of drink. You're obviously not drunk. I mean, she's clearly...
No,
I only dropped her off on the boat a half hour ago, so you haven't even been out that long.
So...
The young girl decided to undergo the breathalyzer test, the outcomes of which were disheartening.
It doesn't make a difference. All right, so you're going to blow, you're going to keep going until you hear a click. I'll tell you when to stop. Ready?
Okay.
Deep breath. There you go. .06. Okay, so if I did BUI route, this right here is impairment. Okay, one more time, confirm. Okay, so you drank more than what you told us. Okay,
I told you one drink.
That's more than one drink, unless that's a very strong drink.
It probably was.
Okay.
To sum it up, the value on her breathalyzer was 0.06, as shown by the results. Thus, an infraction charge was brought against her by the cop, which resulted in an obligatory court date. This court date might result in the suspension of her license, the requirement of hours of service, and a mandatory fine. While the behavior of the wealthy girl was extremely admirable, the next one will be a wild, wealthy youngster who would assault the police on many occasions. It all began when the cops pulled over the Honda at around 7 o'clock in the evening after seeing that it had committed many traffic offenses.
I'm sorry, hello?
Hi, miss. I'm Officer Coster with Crystal Lake Police Department. We're just talking to you because we got a couple complaints that you might have been swerving on the road or...
Hey, we need you to step out, okay? You're gonna come and talk with us over here, okay? All right, my dear. Here, put your butt right against there. This officer is gonna ask you some questions, okay?
So, have you know?
I'm on my music a lot.
Your music? Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
I can check.
During the investigation, the cop notified the suspect that there was probable cause to search her vehicle. As a result, the suspect reacted by becoming very hostile, but in a manner that gave the impression that she was attempting to conceal something.
Everything's on video, okay?
Okay.
So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you stand by with these officers and I'm gonna search your vehicle.
You don't have the warrant to do that.
Actually, I have probable cause because I observed alcohol.
You don't have warrant to do that.
Because I observed
I have
alcohol.
a right to not let you search my car.
Okay, so
I have a right to not let you search my car.
Unfortunately,
No, I have a right to not let you search my car.
we're not doing this.
I have a right to not let you search my car.
Ellie, don't.
You know my rights,
not
and
touch
you
me.
know I have a right to
Do
not let you
touch me.
search my car.
Okay, listen, I don't.
Yeah, and
Listen,
they don't have a right to
listen,
search my car.
listen to me.
They don't have a right to search my car.
Chill out, okay?
I know
Because
you.
I don't want to have to put you in handcuffs right now.
I know you don't have a
Okay?
right to search my
You-
car.
You need to relax.
you guys looked in my car before you have the right to search my car, and so you don't have a right to search my car.
Listen.
You don't have a right to search my car.
I do.
No, you don't.
Okay, so
no,
Ellie,
you don't.
Ellie, do not touch me like that.
I'm telling
I'm
you.
going to tell you one more time, dear.
I'm
Don't
telling
touch
you
me
for a
like
fact
that.
you don't have a right to search my car.
So listen to me. This is going to go one of two ways, okay?
As a result of the suspect's violent conduct, the cops decided to place her in handcuffs. At that moment, the suspect's real nature became apparent, and she became extremely angry.
Okay, right now you're being placed under arrest, okay? For, well, we're gonna figure it out. It's at least, we'll go illegal consumption of alcohol by a minor right now, okay? Do you have the key? Stop!
Ellie,
Stop!
let's not do that.
Ellie?
Ellie, we're not doing this. Ellie, you're doing this.
Hey, then take me out of the Shut the up! Have you
What happened to you, okay?
then take me out of the Take me out of the handcuffs! Ellie, stop. Take me out of the handcuffs, then! Take me out of the handcuffs! Ellie, stop. Take me out of the handcuffs! Stop.
I got it.
Take me out of the handcuffs! Ellie, stop. Ellie, listen to me.
Although the cops are making an effort to attempt to calm her down, the suspect is continuing to behave aggressively.
I'll sit here if you take off the handcuffs. Okay. If not, I'll run out. Ellie, listen to me, okay? Because of everything that just happened, I need to ensure that you're safe. Tell you something? Can I share something with you? I was a mental health clinician for 10 years before I was a police officer, okay? So I can empathize with you, but it's also my job to make sure that you're safe.
I will stay here if you just take off the handcuffs.
How about this? How about we try to do some breathing, okay?
He can buckle me up if you take off the handcuffs, please.
Sweetheart,
he can't buckle
sweetheart,
me
I
if not.
cannot.
He can't buckle me
Okay,
if not.
so listen, this is the deal. If you keep fighting like this, my sergeant's on his way here, and he has this device called the wrap, okay? And it completely restrains you. Listen to me. You have to listen to me. If you can't calm yourself down the way we are now, I am going to have to put you in that, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because we're calm and we're talking right now, okay?
Upon the arrival of the sheriff, the cops made the decision to place the suspect in a restraint bag since her behavior was not exhibiting any indications of calming down.
Ellie, what I'm going to do is a little bit more of a thorough search, just like...
You can't touch me. I give you not permission to touch me. I don't give you permission to touch me. I don't give you permission to touch me. I don't give you permission to touch me. Just because you're with the law does not mean you can touch
making it
me
worse for yourself.
without consent. You can't touch me without consent. It hurts. It hurts.
When she comes out, I'm gonna go away. Okay, you guys hold on to her. Dave, I'm gonna get her
You
feet.
can't touch me without
Okay.
consent.
After they had taken her to prison, the sheriff made the decision to conduct an interview with the cops about the event. During the questioning, the cops expressed how much bodily harm the suspect had caused to them.
Oh.
Shoulder.
She bit your shoulder?
Yeah.
Do you know if you have teeth marks under your shirt?
No.
Okay.
She
Yeah,
spit.
she-
She spit on Lang.
Oh, she spit on Lang too?
Yeah, she spit on Lang.
Okay.
That's why after that, he was directly in front of her, and I was just like, because I'm like, this, I don't need him, you know.
So, she bit you, she spit on Lang, she spit on Barillo, she dug her hand.
She grabbed my wrist numerous times before we
So
even
1,
started.
2, 3, 4, 5 counts of action.
To conclude, even after being instructed to cooperate, the suspect continued to fight against being arrested by numerous cops. Her actions included biting 2 of the cops, spitting on 2 cops, grabbing a cop's wrist many times, and digging her fingernails into a cop's wrists and legs. In addition, the suspect was charged with 5 charges of aggravated violence against a law enforcement officer, 2 counts of driving under the influence, 2 counts of resisting a peace officer, and 1 offense of possessing alcohol while under the age of 18. Even though this wealthy girl was a major no-no, she ended up getting what she deserved. Alternatively, these next wealthy kids will resort to using racial slurs to escape the situation that they find themselves in. At around 11:30 p.m., the gun violence response team of the Akron Police Department made a stop in front of a residence in the 1400 block of Minson Way. There were 5 people inside a car, all of whom were teenagers between the ages of 15 and 18, and the police reported seeing what seemed to be an Uzi and AK-47 firearms in the open trunk of the vehicle.
So you knew it was guns in the car? Or I thought so?
I had a badge on, I will I don't know what it is, bro. Shut up and solve some murders. Detective, solve some murders. Hey, shut up. Do your job. Hey, do your job. Oh, you're always saying that. All right, what's up, number? I'm about to sue you.
Wait, I don't got no camera.
So you can record? You don't have to do that?
Yeah, we have body cameras on too. They record. This records.
Hold on. When you take my picture, take it like that. Hold on. Say my name. Hold on. Put me in there. Hold on.
2 of the females were arrested, and the cop took his police car with the suspect in order to go to a more peaceful location and have a conversation.
We're gonna drive around the block, okay? All right. Let's do it. We're finding out right now, okay, dear? So it'll be a minute.
The first girl was let go by the cop once it was determined that she was not a suspect.
Hey, dear, go ahead, step on when I cuff you. So you're not being charged with anything, okay? But we're just gonna get you home or something.
In addition, the second girl was released when the cops came to the conclusion that she had nothing to do with the firearms.
Listen, I'm going to jail till this is following. These people out the wrong folk. People out to shoot them. And if you're next to them, you might get shot yourself.
Right? Are you staying on Minson?
Yes.
Okay. Your friend is in the back of our car. We're just going to give you guys a ride back home.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right.
To wrap it up, later that week, a 17-year-old individual whose identity was not disclosed was taken into custody and charged with 2 counts of carrying a hidden weapon and 2 charges of firearms under disability. Although the teens were behaving in a mocking manner in front of the cops, they were not charged with anything. On the other hand, this following chick is so hateful and revolting that you would be surprised by her. At the time of the arrival of the police, they saw Gabriella Colon seated in her locked BMW. Additionally, her boyfriend disclosed to the cops that Gabriella had been drinking and expressed his desire for the authorities to take action on the occurrence.
Gabby, please, if you love me, stop acting like this.
Get out of the car.
Gabby, just please be calm. Babe, please stop.
While she disobeyed the police's orders and threatened to drive away because she believes that she is wealthy and so has the ability to do anything she wants, cops were forced to threaten to shatter the windows of her vehicle.
Babe.
Last warning, Gabby. Open the door. Your window's
Please,
breaking.
Gabby, they're gonna break the window.
Gabby,
just open the door.
Last warning.
Just open the door.
Or we break the
I'm not dealing with getting your window fixed. Just open the door. What the wrong with you?
Do it. She's not going to come out, and we can't let her drive away. She's been drinking.
Why aren't you opening the...
That's
There you go. Come on. Come with us.
Put your hands behind your back.
See?
This doesn't need to be happening if you just stepped out before.
No, they would have done this anyway.
No, they wouldn't have.
Yes, they would. Are you coming with me?
Yes, I'm coming with you wherever you're going.
They're not gonna let you, Emmett.
The troubles continued even after the authorities arrested her and brought her to the police station. Immediately upon entering the interrogation room, the suspect began displaying a very furious demeanor.
Take them off now.
Yeah, you gotta listen to me.
I don't care. I don't care.
Okay, well the cuffs will stay on then.
Like off. You
Can you cooperate with us? If I take the cuffs off, can you just sit in
Yeah. Take them off.
Relax.
I don't care.
Relax.
Take them the off
Listen.
now. They hurt.
If-
They hurt.
If
They
you
hurt.
keep, if you keep
They hurt.
yelling, then you're not going to get them off.
They hurt.
Listen to me.
No,
Stop
there's no
yelling
reason
first.
for that. Take them
Listen
off.
to me, or
Cool.
if you're going to be combative, they're not coming off.
Cool.
Okay. All right.
Now that the suspect had calmed down and the police had filled out the paperwork, it was time for the police to determine her level of drunkenness. But something occurred that completely altered everything.
Okay, so I just have to read this to you again. I want you to take a deep breath and blow into the mouthpiece with one long continuous breath. Continue to blow until I tell you to stop. Do you understand the instructions?
Doesn't count. I understand. I didn't. No, I didn't. That was literally fake. I went like this, like that was fake.
Yeah.
So I have to start all over.
20 minutes all over again.
No, I didn't.
You did, and it's on camera.
It's on camera. Everything's on camera, Gabby. Come on.
Come on.
In closing, all of the following charges were brought against her: operating a vehicle while under the influence of alcohol or drugs, driving recklessly, refusing to submit to a chemical test, and impeding the administration of law. Even though this female shows a great deal of hostility against the cops, the next girl will be quite calm and at times rather alluring toward them. A cop on duty saw a Kia Sportage going south that turned onto Northeast California Street without signaling. Also, the driver almost hit a curb and made another turn without signaling. Thus, the cop pulled the car over into a parking lot. After making contact with the suspect, he saw that her eyes were bloodshot and watery, and he also recognized the stench of alcohol that was present in her breathing.
Hello. My name's Officer Westman. Stop is being recorded. The reason you're being stopped was a few things. So, when you turned onto California Street, you didn't use your turn signal. Then you almost hit a curb. Then you made a left-hand turn here onto A Street. Again, not using your turn signal.
Okay,
Were you just distracted by something?
I'm sorry, I usually...
Okay.
We're here frequently, so
Okay.
sorry.
I see you have blood coming down your hand. What's going on with that?
Oh, that's a
Are you okay?
personal reason, yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Did you cut yourself?
Yep.
How long ago?
I don't really think that's any of your business, I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm just concerned.
No, that's fine. No, I'm just here to...
Okay, do you have your driver's license with you?
I do. Wait.
After asking her several questions, the cop decided to place the suspect under arrest.
So I think you're intoxicated. Okay. So, at this time you are under arrest. Place your hands behind your back.
Wait, no.
No, don't tense up, don't tense up. Relax. Relax.
What the
She has dry blood on your hand.
Joey, get listen, please.
No one will walk up to this, otherwise they will be detained.
What do you mean I'm under arrest?
Relax.
What do you mean? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't do
DUI.
What do you mean? I didn't do anything.
Her boyfriend suddenly appeared out of nowhere and wanted to have a conversation with the cop about the events that transpired with his girlfriend.
What questions can I answer? I can't answer all of them.
I'm her boyfriend.
Yep.
Can I just ask what's happening?
She is under arrest for DUI. She's highly intoxicated.
I told her not to
And
drive.
she's driving real
I
poor.
told her I would walk there, and I got a call saying she was talking on her way.
What are the next steps for us to go?
She'll be with me for about the next 6 hours.
As her boyfriend, what can I do?
Nothing really. We're gonna make sure that her phone goes with her, so when she's released.
Should I contact her parents? Should I?
I wouldn't.
That's a way. Just let
That'd be her. That'd be her choice.
What about a vehicle?
We're just gonna lock it up here.
Just leave it here. Just leave it here.
Yep. Okay.
Is it on right now?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it.
Turn it off, please.
Yes. We're gonna lock it.
All right. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
All right.
The cop took her to the police station where he questioned her and filled out the paperwork. On the other hand, the suspect continued asking the officer how to put an end to this scenario since she was so bored.
What do I have to do to just breathalyze this and leave? I don't want to here. Like, is there any way I can just be like, boom, whatever, you take license away and I go, please. I really just don't want to be here.
My plan
What?
is, as long as you don't have any warrants for your arrest and you don't have a prior DUI, then I'm not booking you into the county jail.
Just please, like.
Okay. All right, so we'll go back to the question. Will you now
I'm
submit
fine.
to
Just-
breath test?
That's fine. I just wanna go. Okay. Like, what's the soonest I can get out of here? Please, I don't wanna.
So the soonest you could get out of here is probably about 4 a.m. It's 2 a.m. right now. That's 2 hours. You could be here up to 6. That's the longest you're allowed to be here.
I know, but who's gonna pick me up at 4 a.m.? Nobody.
Your boyfriend. I spoke with him.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna be awake at that hour.
He said he's waiting for your phone call so he can come and pick you up. He said he's sober. He can come pick you up.
Can we just get this with, please?
I'm trying to do it as quickly as possible.
At this point, the cop decided to determine how much she was intoxicated and invited her to do the breathalyzer test. Consequently, she consented to providing breath samples for testing, and the findings revealed that her blood alcohol concentration was 0.179%.
Take your deep breath in.
You, I'm sorry.
Take your deep breath in, please.
Oh my God.
We're almost done.
Sorry.
Okay, and blow out. Blow, 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 blow. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, you unsealed your lips, so the air didn't go through it. Your deep breath in. As soon as you provide the sample, I can get the handcuffs on. Blow out. Blow, 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 blow. Keep going, 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 keep going. Almost there. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That was my body camera. That was the machine.
Is it fine though?
It's gonna tell me here in a second.
Once the cop had completed the investigation, he brought the suspect to her cell.
There's a blanket for you. Please come with me. I'll be back with you in a couple hours.
Can I make a call or what?
No.
No?
Be back with
What
you.
is that about? I thought that was like, I can make
It's
a
TV.
call.
That's if you're booked into jail. You don't want to be booked into jail.
What? I can't make one call?
No, it's a TV thing. This is a holding facility. It's not a jail.
Okay, but what? I can't.
Get in the cell.
What? I can't make a call
Nope.
to anyone?
Get in the cell. Do it now.
For how long?
Get in the cell.
For how long?
You can be up here for 6 hours. I don't know how many more times I can answer that question for you.
You don't have any answer for me.
6 hours. Get in the cell. Yeah, I know.
So, to summarize, the cop issued a citation to the suspect for driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs following RCW 46.61.502, and she was released until her court appearance in Colfax. According to the documents filed with the court, the suspect entered a guilty plea to the charge of driving under the influence on October 12, 2023. As a result of her guilty plea, she was sentenced to 1 day in prison and 24 months of supervised probation. Although the punishment was deferred for a period of 90 days, she was compelled to pay a cost recovery charge of $67.33 for driving under the influence of alcohol. Even though she was impolite and behaved like a spoiled aristocrat who refused to admit she was wrong, this next kid is mysteriously strange and probably a future serial killer. All of this begins when a high school kid in Florida who's on the verge of being arrested reportedly wrote on the internet that he would use the pistol that belonged to his father to murder people around his school.
Go ahead and turn around. Put your hands behind your back. He's under arrest currently for making a threat to cause a mass shooting / act of terror. It's a
Cause a mass shooting?
Yes.
During the arrest, his mother denied his actions by claiming he's just a little kid playing a video game. However, the police took it very seriously, and on top of that, it was discovered by the FBI. Thus, it was an important occurrence.
But he's just a little kid playing a video game.
And all
That's
these kids
so
keep
far.
getting arrested. And that's why the FBI and the local law enforcement is spending so much time. Because how do we know he's not going to be the kid from Parkland? He's not going to be the next kid, the kid that shot up Sandy Hook. We don't know that. So when you draw the attention to you by making these statements as they may be jokes, I mean, I wouldn't expect a kid to go, yeah, I'm dead serious. I'm going to go shoot everybody up. No, when they're caught, it's a joke. I didn't mean it. It was a joke. That's when you're caught.
But these games, these kids say stuff like that all the time. It is a joke to them. It's a game.
Guess what?
So
guess what?
wrong.
My time in
Hate
law
that
enforcement
game.
is spent doing. Is arresting these kids for making these statements all the time, and for stopping acts too, as well.
Okay.
At this moment, the cop briefed the mother about the consequences that would be imposed on her kid.
So he'll be going to DJJ,
What's that?
the juvenile jail. He'll be placed in there for several days, and we're going to go from there. The charge is a felony. It might be a second or third degree. I have to double check because a written threat to harm somebody is a third degree felony. Second degree is when you involve a mass shooting of a school or an act of
He's a
terrorism.
little boy. He
He's a
didn't do anything wrong. Yes, he's 15, but he's still a little boy, and he's not one of the crazy people out there doing stuff.
Okay, well, he did what he did.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be treated as though he is a terrorist or something because he made a silly statement on a stupid video game.
Well, in the world where schools and kids are going to school to learn and are getting shot and killed because people...
I understand that, but at the same token, I mean, you have to look at things case by case too. I mean, he's not that person.
Do you own a gun?
I have a gun, yes.
Okay, so he has hands and feet. He can grab your gun and go do something.
It was still hard for the mother to accept the fact that her kid would be going to DJJ. Moreover, she attempted to defend her son's remarks by stating that he's just a young boy.
But this is where we're at. This is the world we live in where people think it's funny to say, I'm going to go kill people at school.
Well, he's not people, he's a child.
Okay.
There's a difference. He's playing a video game and he's a boy.
And that's why he'll be charged as a juvenile.
The cop informed her that they could not take a risk and forget about the son's statements that were posted online. They also told her that her child should be held accountable for his actions, so they took him to the Division of Juvenile Justice.
I understand
Unfortunately,
that.
we can't take risks, and we can't say, all right, we trust that this guy's not going to do it, and then it happens, and then we say, well, we had the chance
Yeah,
to
but
stop
I'm
it.
telling you right now, this is not my son. My son and I are like this, and it's just us husband, and it's not my son. He's a little boy still.
It's a tough
Playing
situation.
a stupid game, and he
I
happens
know
to
you're
be
emotional.
just high intellect and smart mouth.
Well, that's
And
what
you
got
know
him
what?
caught up.
The grown-ups on these games goad them into these things, which is what happened.
You need a roof over your head, food, and water. He doesn't need the game. Just try to
That's right, he doesn't.
You should
And
take those away because these adults that are influencing may have done that in the past, but guess what? They're not in trouble today. He is because he made those statements. We can't put on what they've said in the past to give him justification why he said what he said, ma'am. He made the charge. He's going to face the consequences. Right?
To summarize everything, the teenager was charged with felony threat of using a dangerous weapon. Because of this, he was sent to a center for young offenders.